Hi, I'm Tammy Westney, and I come from a long line of skeptics, stretching all the way back to Ireland. My great grandma Kelly immigrated from Cork when she was just 14 years old, escaping the potato famine. She outlived two husbands and lived to raise seven kids. The oldest of her kids was my great grandmother, Nanny. So this is Grandma Kelly. This is Nanny. This is my grandmother, Nana, and my mom when she was just a little girl. So, trailblazer that she was, Nanny actually ran a speakeasy. She also bucked all convention at the time when my grandmother developed polio at the age of 2 during the great polio outbreak of 1916. Everybody was putting their children in hospitals and sanatoriums, and she used to hear from people on the street, that child doesn't belong in public. And man, I can't even repeat what she would say. She was fierce. And Nana, therefore, grew up to be pretty fierce herself. As a person who had polio, she didn't know any limits. At the age of 50, when she heard about the apparatus, she learned to drive a car. And Nana was also a trailblazer with health. She had a huge impact on me. And she used to give us vitamins and fish oil. And we didn't much care for any of that, my brother and I, but we didn't know she was giving us a tremendous advantage, brain support and good immune systems. And then there was my mom, bohemian artist and wild woman. She was someone so spontaneous and flamboyant that when she moved to Sterling, the small town I grew up in, people were still talking about her when I was a grown up. Here she is. That's mom when she was a young teenager, and mom when she was a little bit older. And her artwork is just stunning. She lived on a compound in Nigeria and I don't have any of those paintings, but this is one of her paintings from England. And this one's in my living room. This is one of her Italian paintings. Everywhere she goes, she paints things. This is another of her English cottages. She's a terrifically talented artist. So with these people as my role models, I decided to be pretty much an advocate myself for anybody who was underserved. I ran a homeless shelter. I ran a statewide agency for grieving children. I ran a therapeutic horseback riding agency. And then I went back to school and got a Master of Science degree in nutrition and integrative health. I'm a licensed nutritionist and I have a lot of opinions. So what I plan to do with this forum is to talk about scientific evidence that I'm reviewing, to look at products that are coming out, and to just spread the word on the type of things that I typically teach on. I teach healthy cooking classes. I speak on all manner of health topics. And I see individual clients too. So my friend Liz Ryan said, I need to have a presence on social media. And Liz Ryan wrote Reinvention Roadmap, a book I highly recommend. So if you haven't read this, read it. And I will let you know what else you should be reading as I come across various topics.